We will just give it a couple of minutes for everyone to join us, and then we're going to begin. We're going to do 30 minutes, a little vinyasa flow, focusing on hip openers. So a little less strenuous probably than the core work we did last week, but really focusing on opening up the hips and maybe a little bit hamstrings as well. So just give it a few minutes and then we'll begin. If you have joined me already, we're going to come into child's pose to begin. So just give it a few more minutes before we begin. How are we feeling? Welcome. After, I was going to say good morning, it's not the morning anymore. It feels like the morning still. Okay, so hip opening, stretching those hips. I actually have a little bit of a hip injury / knee injury, so listen to your body. If you are struggling with anything at any point, it is only 30 minutes of flow, so move quite quickly through this 30 minutes, but if you are struggling at any point, do just come down to child's pose or lay into semi-supine on your back and just listen to your body and just relax, okay? But like I said, only 30 minutes, so try and power through. If you see me start hobbling, I'll try not to do that. But come into child's pose and just rest here for a moment and just focus on your breath. So knees wide, big toes touching. As I say knees wide, just kind of relax the hips, relax the belly between your thighs, bring your head down to your mats and just breathe here. So really just take this time now, just take this moment just to relax. Take deep breaths in and out through the nose. Allow the belly to relax between the thighs. Head to relax down to the floor. If you can, push your bottom to your heels. And just bring your focus to you, your body, and on the mat today. So bring your focus to your practice. On your next exhale, you're just going to come up into a tabletop position. So hands are directly below your shoulders and knees are directly below your hips. Lengthen through the spine. We'll just take a little rotation here on the hands. We're just warming up our wrists. One way, and then circle back the other way. Then turn the hands to face inwards, fingertips pointing inwards, same thing, little rotations. One way, and then take it the other way. And then back to the center. Just turn the palms over so the top of the hand is on the ground. Fingertips pointing back towards your knee. Don't put too much pressure on this one, just a little stretch. Feels quite nice after being in that tabletop position. Moving into our cat-cow, so lengthen through the spine. Breathing in, allow the belly to fill with air. And as you exhale, draw the belly in and push the back towards the sky. Then come back to neutral, dropping, and then into cow. So bring your gaze just in front of your mats, lengthen through the spine, and then come back to neutral. So you're going to go back and forward between these different positions, using your breath as you go. Give me 2 more of these. Last one. And stopping back in your tabletop, we're going to lift our right heel towards the sky. It's a little pulse of the glute here, so lifting the heel towards the sky, squeezing the glute. We're going to go for 5, so that's 2, 3, 4, and last one, 5. We're going to wake up that hip by turning the knee out and bringing it towards your elbow. Now take it back. And again towards the elbow. And take it back. And this time, see if you can lift that knee towards your shoulder. A little bit harder. And take it back. Drop that knee down and then lift the left leg. Let's pulse it for 5. Activate that glute. 5, 4, 3, 2, and your last one. And then bring that knee to the elbow. And take it back. Last time to the elbow. And take it back, and this time try if you can lift it towards the shoulder. It's a little bit harder. Take it back, place that knee down on the ground, tuck your toes underneath and push up into your downward facing dog. So you want to pedal through your feet here, just to wake up that posterior chain, the back of the legs. Lift your hips towards the sky and push your hands into the earth, lifting your hips high. And then from here, I just want you to take your gaze between your hands, bend your knees, step or jump. And as you inhale, bring the arms overhead. And we're going to stop in mountain pose. Hold it here, 3 deep breaths. Just check in with your alignment here. Tuck your tailbone under, draw the abdominals in, draw the rib cage down and in. On your last breath here, you're going to nosedive into your forward fold. Take a bend in your knees if you need to. On your next inhale, come into a tabletop, halfway lift, flat back. On your next exhale, come back into your forward fold. Inhale, step back to your plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra, lifting up with the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog, hips to the sky. Breathe here, 3 deep breaths. Take your gaze between your hands, bend your knees, step or jump back between your hands. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, nosedive down to that forward fold. Inhale, circle your arms overhead. Hold mountain pose, breathe here. We're going to add on, so take 3 deep breaths. Tuck the tailbone under. On this third breath, I want you to nosedive back into that forward fold, down towards your legs. Inhale, halfway lift, tabletop. Exhale, nosedive back to that forward fold. Inhale, step back to your plank. Exhale, downward facing chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your right leg. Step it through between your hands into a low lunge. Dropping that knee. Lifting the arms. Hold it here, 3 breaths. Bring your hands down. Tuck your back toe underneath. And step back into your downward facing dog. Lift your left leg, place it between your hands, drop that back knee down and lift the arms overhead, 3 breaths. Bring the hands down, tuck the back toe underneath, push back to your downward facing dog. Hold it here, heels towards the ground. step or jump. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. And then inhale, circle your arms overhead. Hold it here one more time. Exhale, nose dive into your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, step or jump back to your plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra, lift the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe. Step your left foot between your hands. Lower your right knee. Lift the arms overhead. Bring the hands back down, tuck the back toe underneath, lift the knee, step back to your downward facing dog. Lift your right leg, place it between your hands, low lunge, drop the back knee and lift the arms overhead. Last time. Hands come down, tuck the back toe underneath, lift the knee, push back into your downward facing dog. Breathe here. Take your gaze between your hands, bend your knees, step or jump. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, circle the arms overhead into prayer and into heart center. Hold it here. Take the arms overhead. Exhale, dive into your forward fold. Inhale, step back and push up to your downward facing dog. Step your feet together and then lift your right leg. Bend the knee and then open the hips. We're going to open the hips now, stacking your hips on top of each other, dropping your heel towards your glute. Try and keep your shoulders square. We're going to breathe here, 3 breaths. And that circle, keeping the knee bent. 3, 2, just getting some movement in that hip. 1, and then bring that leg to the front of your mats. We're in a low lunge. Bring your knee down, and then twist to face the inside of your knee. So twisting to face the inside of your thigh, push away from the earth, breathe. From here, I want you to place the hand to the inside of that front foot and just heel toe that front foot out slightly towards the long edge of your mat. So maybe pointing towards the top corner. We're coming down into our lizard lunge. So if you want to, you can come down onto your forearms, depending on how tight your hips are, or you can stay here. If you wish, you can place your hand onto the inside of your knee. Just give it a gentle push, a little twist away. If that is uncomfortable, just stay in lizard. Breathe. Come back down. And from here, I want you to pull back into our half split. So bring your right arm over the top of your front leg and gently come back so that your back knee is directly underneath your hip. Your hips should be in a line with each other. You might want to lift your front heel forward ever so slightly. This might be where you want to stay, or you may want to come down and bring your head towards your knee. Lifting up, I want you to take both hands over the top then take both hands across and twist to your left. So just adding that little bit of movement. And again, getting right into that hamstring, both ways. Come forward into that low lunge, and then tuck your back toe underneath and lift your knee. Hold it here. And then come up into a low lunge. Stay in that crescent lunge. Lift your heel at the back. Hold it. From here, I want you to push forward and step back slightly. Push forward into your warrior three. We're not going to stay in our warrior three. We're going to open into our half moon straight away. So up into your warrior three. Bring your hands into prayer and into heart center. But we're going to open the hips. We're working the hip opening. So opening, stacking the hips one on top of the other. Lengthening through our side body and holding it here. From here, we're coming back into our warrior three. Hands come down to the ground, standing stick. One more breath here. Doesn't matter how high your leg is. Bring your knee in towards your chest. And as you come up, we're going to open this left hip by popping it over the top of our right leg. Sit into your chair. Stay here. Hold it. On your next exhale, you're going to bring your hands down to the ground. You're going to step back into your vinyasa. Take it back, chaturanga. Into your cobra. Into your downward facing dog. Hold it here. Take your gaze between your hands, bend your knees, step or jump. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, bring the arms overhead into prayer and into heart center. On the other side, take the arms overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back into your downward facing dog. Lift your left leg. Bend your knee, stack the hips, 3 breaths. Add those circles, 3, 2, and 1. And then bring that knee forward to the front of your mat. And come down into a low lunge. You're going to twist towards the inside of the thigh. If you want to now, you can come down to your lizard. If it's comfortable to come onto your forearms, come onto your forearms. If not, stay here. Feel free to stay exactly as you are. If you want to, you can just have a gentle push. The knee gently coming out to the side. A little bit of a stretch through the hip. Back to your lizard. Pull back to your half split. So your right knee should be over your right hip. Left and right hip in alignment with each other. Bring your left heel forward and bring your head towards your knee. And remember to listen to your body. If you have really tight hamstrings, this can be, a little bit tough. You don't have to be down here. You can be up a little bit higher. So we're going to take our arms across all the way over the top of that leg into the left side. And then to the right side. Back to the left. And to the right. Back to the center. Come into that low lunge. You're going to lift your back knee. We're going to take the arms up. Hold it here. Hips are now closed. We'll square them off. Keep breathing. We're going to push forward into our warrior three. It's coming up into your warrior three. Hips pointing down. Hands pointing pride into heart center. Just a transition as we open our hips, stacking them one on top of the other, and extend into our half moon. Breathe here. Back into your warrior three, into your standing splits, and hands come down, head comes towards your knee. And then as you draw that knee in towards your chest, lifting into your chair, but taking that leg over the top. Breathe here. We're going to hold this for 3 deep breaths. On your next exhale, we're going to release that leg, bring your hands down, step back to your plank, into your vinyasa, chaturanga, into your cobra. Pushing up to your downward facing dog. Either stay here, or now is the time, if you wish, to come into child's pose and breathe. If you are in child's pose, come back up to your downward dog. Step your feet together. Lift your right leg. Bend the knee and draw it in towards the chest and place it down to the floor in front of you. And spin around the other way. I want you to drop into a ninja lunge onto your right side. And spin around. Staying here. You may want to keep your hands on the ground, or you might want to take a little stretch. We're going to transition here across the middle, staying nice and low, to the left side. Feel free just to stay here, or if you want to, you can take that stretch. Squat. So we're going to keep the knees same direction as our toes, straightening up through the spine. Draw the belly and tuck the tailbone under. Relax the shoulders. Breathe. 3 breaths. 2 more. Last one. And we're going to drop into our Malasana, or our yogi squat. So bring your feet a little bit closer together. Allow the hips to drop down towards the earth. Hands come into prayer, and just pop the elbows just to the inside of the knees. Feel free to close your eyes here, a little bit of a challenge for your balance. Keep the chest lifted, breathe. We're almost there. One more breath. Circle your arms to the front, step back into your vinyasa, so chaturanga, into your cobra, into your downward facing dog. Breathe here. Take your
your gaze between your hands, bend your knees, step or jump to seated.
Bring your soles of your feet together, taking hold of them as if they were a book, opening up that book in front of you. Pop your elbows gently onto your knees. Feel free to raise your hips if you want to sit up a little bit higher on a block. I'm quite tight in the hips, so I can't come forward, but maybe you find that you can drop yourself over the front of your legs. Lift the chest and breathe. From here, we're going to take a deeper stretch through the hips, so we're actually going to cross our legs over at the shins, bringing your soles of your feet towards the outer edges of your mat and creating a triangle between your legs, so we're not getting those legs too close to us. We've got a nice little gap there. Draw the legs away from each other, draw the feet away from each other, and then gently walk your hands forward. So collapsing over the top of your legs, you're going to feel a really deep hip stretch. We're coming down to our relaxation, so we're just going to hold this for a few breaths. We just want to breathe into those hips. Allow them to relax with every exhale. As you come back up, the leg that's over the top is going to just tuck over the top a little bit further. Change sides at the moment. Draw that knee in towards you. Try and drop that hip down to the earth. Face towards the inside of the thigh and twist. A couple more breaths. And then come back to the center. So you're back in that cross-legged position. So the leg that's underneath comes over the top. So then go the other way. Remember, draw the legs away from you, so the feet are really drawn away from each other, crossing the shins to create that triangle. And on your next exhale, walk yourself over the top, resting yourself over the top of your legs. Walk your hands back in, dropping that inside leg down, taking the leg that's in front over the top, facing towards the inside of that thigh. Try and keep that hip down on the ground. And then look over your shoulder. And then release and come back to the center. So just do a close hip position. We're going to lay onto our back. Just have a little twist through the spine to finish. Draw the knees into your chest. Just drop them across to the other side. Come back to neutral and drop your knees together, feet to the outer edges of your mat. So we're not going to be here for very long, so palms facing up, and now is your time to relax. So close your eyes, take a deep breath in and a long, slow exhale. Just repeat that a couple of times. take a nice long stretch. And then draw your knees into the chest. Give yourself a little rock, a little massage on your mat. And then I want you to gently rock yourself all the way back up to seated into easy pose. Take your hands into prayer into heart center. Take a nice deep breath in and a long slow exhale. Thank you all so much for joining me this lunchtime for a little hip opening flow. And from me, namaste.